Hello, Fairy Tale Things, for a very impromptu video. Don't worry, this is not this week's Shrek toy retrospective video. I have something really cool coming out in just a few days. But yes, I am recovering from a pretty nasty cold, so apologies if my voice sounds terrible. But I was laying in bed, recovering from the cold, looking on my phone, and I totally forgot that today was IAAPA, the theme park expo in Florida, and there was some Shrek-related announcements, and I thought I would talk about them because as somebody that's just very interested in the Shrek toys and merchandise, an announcement like this is really exciting, and that's really what got me thinking. And I'm like, okay, I need to turn on the camera and talk because I have Shrek things to say. So there is a whole press release, I will link it in the description, that goes all about this new Universal Park in Frisco, Texas, the Universal Kids Resort. It looks amazing, it looks great. It's definitely aimed at small kids and families. It doesn't have any thrill rides. It's going to have like sensory areas, places where you can calm down and relax. And I don't know, I actually think that's really cool. A lot of people online are seeing this park and they're like, oh, this is a total wash. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm someone that grew up with anxiety that never liked loud amusement parks. I look at something like this and I'm like, oh my God, where was this as a kid? I would have killed for a place like this, a relaxing theme park that puts the park back in theme park, you know, immersive theming, meet and greets, good food, but no scary thrill rides. I'm all about that. I mean, I'm almost 30 at this point, and I still don't ride roller coasters. When I go to Disneyland, I just look at the Main Street shops. Maybe I'm weird like that, but this park looks pretty amazing, and it is going to have a Shrek area. It's not too surprising. It is a lot like the Shrek area that Florida recently got. You know, you're going to have a little meet and greet, Shrek Swamp. They're going to sell the Shrek Zul, the Shrek Pretzel, thank God. They're also going to have a dark ride. I say dark ride in quotation marks because it's entirely outdoors. It doesn't go in the dark, and that's some sort of weird stipulation with this park I've been hearing about, is that they can't build a dark ride in the park. Everything has to be outdoors. I don't know how that's going to last with the weather. I know Texas randomly has some like crazy freezes and snow. Seeing these outdoor Shrek standees, it has me a little worried, but I don't know. I don't live anywhere near Texas, so who am I to say? Honestly, it's depressing when you're recovering from a sickness, laying in bed looking at some amazing theme park you're never going to make it to, but I will make it to this theme park. It's a lot more attainable than the Motion Gate Dubai Shrek park that, for me, has long been like, you know, the holy place. I look at photos of that park and I just dream. For the longest time, it has taunted me. And when I think of that Motion Gate park, the thing that sticks out to me most is always the gift shop. For me, it's not the rides or the characters. I just, you know, it's fine. It's fun. But the merchandise is why I love Shrek. I love collecting it and always seeing that exclusive merchandise in a themed environment. Oh my God, it just gets me so excited. And knowing we're going to have something like that in the United States is very exciting because I could fly to Texas and go to the Shrek land and buy the Shrek-themed merchandise. I mean, we're probably going to get some pretty cool merch for the Shrek land. But even more exciting than all of that, I mean, the ride does look really cute, by the way. Before we move on, I do have to note, I love the depiction of Shrek and Fiona. I have said before on this channel that we need more of Shrek and Fiona in 2D. And they look great translated to 2D here. I don't know who drew this, but I'm a big fan of the art style. But what's even more exciting about this land is that there's a second Shrek land, specifically Puss in Boots Del Mar, themed after the Puss in Boots spin-off movies, prominently featuring Puss in Boots, Kitty Softpaws, and Burrito. And if you know anything about collecting Shrek from this channel or the internet at large, it's that merchandise of Kitty Softpaws and Burrito is like one of those white whales of Shrek collecting. Aside from some of the 2011 stuff they made of Kitty, merchandise of those characters is impossible to come by. So when I see a Puss in Boots themed land, you know, this swing ride looks great. I'm sure it's a great little swing ride. I'm thinking about that gift shop off to the side that's got exclusive Puss in Boots merchandise. We are finally going to be able to afford a plush of Burrito, that isn't exclusive to Germany or cast and crew gifts, because that is a character that really needs a quality, cheap plush. Heck, we may even get some action figures of Kitty Softpaws. Maybe Death, who knows? They could go wild, but I know with these theme parks, they like to make the merchandise land-specific. So anything that's sold in the Shrek land probably isn't going to be sold in the Puss in Boots land. And again, I think about this. I lay up late at night and I'm like, what are they going to sell in the Shrek land and the Puss in Boots land? It's tantalizing. And we're going to find out next year, because this park it's already almost done. Like, they're building it. You can look up construction online. Lots of people have photos. And it looks neat. I mean, there's some Jurassic Park stuff, some Minion stuff, you know, a little something for everybody. But for me and you watching this video, it's the Shrek stuff. And Puss in Boots, you know, it's got the little swing wide. It's going to have some carnival games, maybe with some exclusive plush prizes. You never know. But also a stage show. And I'm very curious about how this stage show works. We have 3 puppets of these singing cats. The one on the left kind of looks like Kitty Softpaws, but I don't think it's supposed to be her. I think these are just nameless cats who are going to be like our narrators guiding us through the story of Puss in Boots. And Puss in Boots and Burrito here look like very advanced puppets, like those 2 puppeteers behind them. These are going to be like marionette puppets. Those are going to be so cool, with Mama Luna as the live actor. I wonder if this is going to be a retelling of Last Wish or something original, because it's definitely not the 2011 movie, no Humpty Dumpty or Golden Goose. I guess we should be glad there's no Zach Galifianakis Humpty Dumpty puppet, but interesting. I mean, guys, they're going to have an actress portraying Mama Luna. That is so freaking cool. I love it when secondary Shrek characters get love. And Mama Luna's an awesome character, so I am all for this. I remember when they opened the little play area in Florida that was themed to Mama Luna's place, and I'm like, oh, they acknowledged Mama Luna from Puss in Boots 2, and now she's getting a whole show. Maybe we'll get a Mama Luna action figure next year. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But I just wanted to make an update video because, yes, the park looks amazing. And like you guys, I'm just laying in bed, you know, several U.S. states away going, why? But you know what? Who am I to complain that I'm hundreds of miles away? I know a lot of you watching are thousands of miles away. Many of my viewers are from other countries, other parts of the world, and this must just seem so far away. So let's all vent together in the comments on how badly we want to go to the Shrek park. Unless you live in Texas. If you live in Texas, it is your gosh darn Texan duty to go to this park and let us know what cool merchandise they have. Seriously, I'm considering, like, I need to fly down there to get the merch. I have to have it, people. I have to have the Puss in Boots themed merch. I mean, it's one thing to have a cool Shrek park. That's really exciting. But man, that Puss in Boots land. Like, I'm thinking about that Puss in Boots land. I love Last Wish, man. And anything specific to Last Wish is just like, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So, it's IAAPA this weekend, the Theme Park Expo. I'm sure a lot more details will be released. As you can hear, you know, I'm not up for covering it all because I'm clearly sick. So just browse the internet, you know. Again, read that full press release. I can't read it today. I'm just way too sick. But don't worry, I'm on the recovery. I've slept like the past 2 days, and I'm feeling better. This week's video is already completed, and then the next week after that is already almost completed. They are some of my best Shrek toy videos. So you guys are in for a real treat these next 2 weeks with Shrek toys. It's really, really good stuff. We're talking about the classic McFarlane toys again. I'm giving too much away. You'll have to wait a couple days. But very impromptu video. I had to vent to somebody, and you guys will understand my pain and frustration as an ogre hundreds of miles away from this Shrek park. Okay, so I need a plane ticket. I need money. I need money, right, to buy the merchandise, to buy the plane ticket. And I need a flying dragon to take me there because Shrek's got a flying dragon. It always amazed me in Shrek 4 how quickly they go from the swamp to far, far away. Because in Shrek 2, that was such a long sequence. Both dragon, they just hop and skip away. That's what I need. I need a dragon in my life to just fly me to Texas. Thanks for watching. Have a happily ever after. Especially if you live in Texas. You are going to have a happily ever after. For real. Special thanks to my swampy supporters, Pladley, Antonio Bocina, Jamie, Don Tizzle, Artyom, Aaron, Pizza Topping, Boar Usta, Bonzalio, Shotgun Justice, Jay Bipper, Taco Time, Telephone Wire, Griffin Newman, M, Jid Jip, The Luke Rosati, Sailor Laws, J. Florence Jones, and SM03. Thanks for all you guys do. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member, but a huge special thanks to you for watching the video all the way until the end.